You know, sometimes it's best to just keep your mouth shut. The double day hotel owner went on a live, right? And while he was on the live, and he said something that I have to come back and say something on. He said that he told the instructor to dive down deep and feel with his hands if he felt anybody on the bottom of the pool. And he said nobody came up under the bottom of the pool. There wasn't no one in that pool. Then you contradict yourself when you said the time someone call you and tell you that Adriana Young body was in the pool. So you know for a fact that Adriana Young body was not in the pool when you guys searched, and Adriana Young body just appear in the pool. Somebody put her body in the pool, right? A day before, they said that there's a footage out on a lady reaching the family member, right? I don't know what that lady reached a family member for, but I can tell you this, that that lady reached out to the family member, and that lady was on the crime scene on that day. Family member who they reach out to, they said it's the grandmother and Stefan. What was the reason of your connection? What was the reason for your link? You need to clear your name up of what's the reason why you guys link up with that lady, because she was on the crime scene on that day of Adriana Young missing. So you guys gonna have to clear your name up and let the world know what was the reason why of that connection that y'all made. So there's a lady that was in a brown suit, a gray suit, that was running around on the day of Adriana Young missing. She could caught in a lot of different footage popping up in different places. I'm not going to tell a lie on this woman because I don't know what is the connection to this woman and the Double Day Hotel owner, but I can tell you that that is the same lady that they say was caught in a camera footage with Stefan and the grandmother in a restaurant the day before. What was the reason of your meet? What connection you have with this lady? Who is this lady? What connection she have with the Double Day Hotel owner? Do she work for them? How can you connect the dot? Because I don't want to tell a lie on nobody. You understand? Because right now, they are putting the grandmother at stake that she is involved. And I'm just saying, like, I don't know who is involved. You know what I'm saying? I know that the family is the easiest person to put in jail, because we still can't put Leroy in jail, right? So they're putting it on the family now. How true is this to this story? I don't know. But y'all gonna have to figure it out. And if this is true, that Stefan is involved, or the grandmother is involved, that is sad. That is sad. But I'm not gonna say you guys is involved. We see what happened. It's open, it's in the public. People could drop all the videotape when it comes to Stefan and the grandmother. Where is the video footage of the day of the hotel? The people that was in the hotel that give up cameras footage. Where is those footage? The owner that is saying he have footage of when he came there. Where is that footage? He said that the next door neighbor have footage of him coming in the hotel. Such a big hotel. Somebody videotape you. We see you around the pool area. We see Adriana Young alive and well when you were standing there looking at her. How the fuck you saying you came after she disappeared? Wasn't the owner, was the man that's standing up in the background of a couple of these pictures? Weren't he the one that's standing up next to the pool? Are we stupid, dumb, or slow? We see you in the fucking pictures and videos that you were standing by the pool. You saying you came after she missing? You was there before she missing, bro. So that's when that's another lie. The police lied to us. The people that was staying at the hotel lied to us. The workers lied to us. The president of Guyana lied to us. The vice president lied to us. Your police department failed Adriana Young and lied to us. Now what y'all want us to believe? That everything went the right way and the Double Day Hotel owner can open his business back? The Double Day Hotel should never be open ever back again. That hotel should be a hotel that should stay destroyed. It should never open to public again. This is not the first time people die in that hotel. That's a cemetery. Nobody should be fucking visiting a cemetery to go fucking what? Dead? You should bring your kids there to die? That hotel should never be open. That man should not have license to run another fucking business in Guyana.
I don't know about you, but isn't this group a biased host and panel?
Y'all don't come wrong me funny. Leave this guy and his family alone. Leave him and his family alone. If you have no evidence to tie him to any sort of crime, leave him and his family alone. And y'all can record it and put it out there because that's what y'all good for. And me mouth very clear. My mouth very clear. Y'all must know that.
Just as how a loss was taking place with the little Adriana, it's the same can be said for many other people. You know, someone life's taken or gone too early. It's always a sad situation.
And here was the funny thing, right? Here was the funny thing. So far, this brother, right? He didn't get catch lying no time. You understand? And some of them saying that the man reading the statement that he gave because he know y'all recording, so the brother want y'all hear each. But look how much time Granny and them change them story. And nobody in questioning them, well, you lying. Somebody change them story and you ain't questioning them. But a person that repeating the same thing because to those that was present when this brother came and the first time on Team Progress Live, is to me, we're listening, it sounds like it's the same thing he said again. You understand? So this is this brother truth according to his experience. Yeah, y'all need to go and ask the people that was actually there, that took this child there.
All of these people claiming this child was placed in the pool. I want them to prove to me who placed her in the pool, who brought her away from the pool. If y'all can't bring that evidence to me, y'all sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. You understand me?
I have one question for all of them. How is it you subduing an 11-year-old child without putting no physical pressure to the body that could show up when it gets scanned? You know, it's like, I never go down the path of ignorance. My brother,
that whole child body went through an MRI scan. They show no foul play, no broken bones, no strangulation, nothing. And yet these people, these crazy ass people running with their own narrative, right? And they expect people like me, you, and all of these people, right, must see in their direction. If y'all can't prove to the court of law that this guy have committed a crime, y'all gonna ask the grandmother. She know who to do it. Go and ask the grandmother. She was there. She have all the answers, right? Why she don't come out? She must be having sleepless nights. All them sleepless nights which she having, she should come out because this guy is suffering too.
And the uncle.
We want the truth. That's what I looking for, the truth with evidence.
The father said he forgave his mother. The father.
I saw some comments saying that at the pool. When I showed them the video, what I was wearing when I arrived there, that's gonna clear that up. But they have to give me some time to make sure I can post it first. The next part of it, when the fire started, the family members and the associate stopped the fire hose and stopped the fire department from taking that fire out. So
the auntie Amika, right, made a whole Facebook post that Ray Sandyford, the ex-police officer, when they go in the room to sort with the other police officers that was there with them sorting the rooms, them claimed that they had a body wrapped up in a white sheet. Yet now, Amika gone call with the story. She can't bring a photo and video, right? With all of these allegations that they had a body lie down and wrapped up in a white sheet. You pathetic set of people.
Come out, she gone quiet.
And Ray Sandy Ford was not even talk about it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Now there's a couple of things.
Like, why she came out and tell a lie like that? Nobody in question.
That's what I kept asking them, right? They're looking for a child, right? They go into a room and see somebody wrap up in a white sheet, and yet the woman never take out your phone for take out a photo or bring it to the police attention or shoot some video that you are looking for a child. Let me search what's going on here.
Because the police was videoing every search that they were doing. So the police had the footage where they were searching and how they were searching. The police was on live mobile phone when they were searching.
Welcome to this broadcast of Channel 2's Headline News Update for July 8th, 2025. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. Crime Chief and Deputy Commissioner of Police Wendell Blanham has confirmed that the investigation into the death of 11-year-old Adriana Young remains active, with detectives instructed to continue inquiries before the case file is sent to the Director of Public Prosecution for legal advice.
The case of Adriana Young is still listed as an active investigation. Detectives were advised to continue further investigations, and on completion, the case file will be forwarded to the Director of Public Prosecution for her legal opinion.
Blanham made a disclosure during the third episode of the Guyana Police Force's Safeguarding the Nation program, streamed live on Facebook on Tuesday. He expressed condolences to the Young's family, calling the incident a heartbreaking tragedy that profoundly affected the country.
It was a tragic loss that shook the entire nation.
It truly
and we have learned from it.
Have you guys now?
The sad reality, however, is that there were factual circumstances, and those facts were hijacked by persons with sinister motives and lawless behaviors.
The crime chief further revealed that the autopsy report was formally handed over to the family's attorney, Dexter Todd, on June 16, countering claims that the police had failed to share the results.
On Monday, the 16th of June, 2025, the Guyana Police Force, contrary to standard operating procedures, in the interest of full transparency, share with the family attorney for Adriana Young her autopsy report.
Todd's signature.
However, it was later brought to our attention that the attorney told members of the media that the Guyana Police Force is still withholding the post-mortem report. This statement is inaccurate, and the Guyana Police Force is committed to full transparency in the Adriana Young case.
Following the incident, Region 3 Police Commander Khalid Mandal, several ranks, and a civilian attached to the CCTV Command Center were placed on administrative leave. The civilian reportedly misled investigators by falsely claiming Young was seen leaving the hotel in a car, prompting an inaccurate police press release. The tragic death of 11-year-old Adriana Young continues to stir national and international concerns as her family rejects official findings that she died by drowning and insists she was murdered.
She was murdered.
Adriana was reported missing on April 23, 2025, and found nearly 20 hours later on the morning of April 24th, floating in a standing position in the pool of the Doubleday Hotel in Tushin, Essequibo Coast. Her father, Sir Brian Young, made the heartbreaking discovery. Despite widespread public outcry and mounting pressure, the Guyana Police Force announced on May 27th that her death was ruled a drowning with no signs of trauma or foul play. This conclusion was based on an autopsy by a 3-member international pathology team and supported by a report from retired Royal Canadian Mounted Police investigator Leonard McCoshin. However, Adriana's family remains unconvinced. After transporting her body to the United States, they commissioned a second autopsy performed by forensic pathologist Dr. Carol Terry in Atlantic, Georgia. While Dr. Terry shared preliminary comments in a media interview, the final report, she said, was pending awaiting additional information from the Guyana Police Force. The family's legal representative, Dr. Dexter Todd, confirmed their continued push for an independent investigation. The family is appealing to international agencies, including FBI, Scotland Yard, and RCMP for assistance, citing unanswered questions and a lack of confidence in the local investigative process. Adriana Young was later arrested on June 22nd, 2025.